BlockBuster Tech here, and today we are going to be recapping the event that just went live a few hours ago, and that is the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event. And of course, we got the Galaxy Note 10 to talk about, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, so without further ado, let's begin. Samsung just released a brand new trio of phones, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Now these phones have a lot in difference, so there's a lot of features that the Note 10 doesn't have that the Note 10 Plus has, so there's quite a bit of difference between these two phones. So I'm going to be going through all the stuff today in this video. So starting with the display, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 has a 1080p display while the Note 10 Plus has a 1440p display. So yeah, quite a bit of difference if you see there. And the Note 10 Plus also has HDR, which the Note 10 doesn't have. Now again, I speculate this must be a pretty good display because Samsung generally are like one of the best companies that make displays out there. So yeah, I have pretty high hopes for this display that's going to be on the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus. So yeah. Now coming to the processors, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus have the same processor. It's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 chip. Now while this is the best Android processor out there, it still doesn't even match like the A11 chip in the iPhone 8, again starting at $500. And yeah, I don't expect that big of a performance increase because what we saw with the Samsung Galaxy S10 just January this year is probably exactly what we're gonna get on this Note device as well. Now coming to the most ironic part of this announcement, the Note 10 no longer has a headphone jack. Samsung, how many times have I told you to just stop the ingenious ads, delete them for eternity, but they still kept it around and now they're shooting themselves in the foot. So yeah, remember that video I made a few months ago about, reacting to the Samsung ingenious ads that I thought were stupid and, hilarious, and this is what I said just a few months ago, and this ended up being a reality now. Roll that clip, please.
Support your sales, and it's going to anyway affect your sales in the future, because anyway we know that for sure you're not going to be keeping the headphone jack around for too long. Maybe for 5 years, and you may remove it from your phones too.
So as you saw, I speculated that Samsung would actually, eventually go ahead and remove the headphone jack on their devices too. And fast forward to now, it happened. So again, shooting themselves in the foot. It almost seems like Samsung's marketing team and the company, the design team itself, have no correlation. It seems like one is a different company and the other one is working for a completely different company. There's no correlation between that. I don't get. Their ads are annoying at best and don't even make sense. So yeah, that is the most hypocritical part of this whole announcement. They removed the headphone jack even after making fun of Apple for removing it, a few years ago. Now they removed it themselves and suddenly they don't want to talk about it anymore. But I think now they agree with Apple that the headphone jack is no longer required and it's more of a relic of the past, no more of the future. It's not the future at all. I think Samsung even has to agree with that since they removed it on the Note 10. Now this is a Note phone, so you cannot forget about the stylus. So again, they've made some improvements to the stylus again. Vibes of Steve Jobs.
Who wants a stylus?
So yeah, I guess it's improved now. You can draw on a 6.5-inch display, which I do not recommend doing and I don't think is a good idea, but Samsung is all about options, so you got the option to use a stylus with your phone.
Who wants a stylus?
Okay, so coming to price. Oh my goodness. The Samsung Galaxy S10 starts at $999 and the S10 Plus starts at $1,099. So yeah, now you can't complain about the iPhones being too expensive because if you look at this, clearly it is like literally the same price. But yeah, I think it's fair pricing looking at the phones themselves. I mean, I haven't got to use one yet. It's not out yet, like officially. So yeah, I think this is a good price point for the phone and what you're getting, so yeah. And if you ask me what I think of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, I think it's a decent phone. I mean, the problem is like Samsung is releasing their phones just before like the new chipsets come out. So like end of the year, so right now it's like almost the end if you look at the calendar. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. But then just a few months from now, Qualcomm will release their next 865 chip. My goodness, the namings are getting insane. So yeah, then this thing's gonna be outdated for a while, so that's something that most people don't look forward to. But yeah, again, not that big of a deal because 865 will not bring much to the table either, like just like 855 did. So yeah, not the biggest problem in the world, but then like still you are getting an outdated chip like few months from when you buy this phone. So that is a huge problem. This is blinding me in the face right now. Like, you buy this phone, a few months later you have an outdated chipset. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Otherwise, I think this is gonna be an okay success, except for the headphone jack. Everyone's gonna make fun of it because Samsung made fun of Apple for doing that for so long. And yeah, the ingenious tags really need to be taken down. And also the notch. They made fun of Apple having the notch on the iPhone 10 back when that came out. Oh, what's that? Yeah, that's not a Samsung phone at all, right? That's not a notch. So yeah, those were my thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and the Unpacked event. They didn't have much in there, so this is the only major thing that happened there. And I actually wanted to live stream the event, like, so I could react to it, but then the time zones were completely off, so it was like in a completely different time. It was like 1 a.m. and yeah, I planned to do so, but then this is the reaction video. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This is the Apple Sheep and I will see you on the next one.